So good morning. My name is John Stump. I work with Long Building Technologies. In September will be 10 years and many years prior to that in the industry here in Colorado. Today, myself and Chip Gresh will be presenting the new Daikin Rebel Applied Rooftop Unit in our second coffee break series of seminars. The product's really an extension of our current Rebel RTUs that were from 3 through 30 tons. The new series takes us to about 55 tons. Today's format will be informational only, so if you have any questions, please wait till after the seminar and reach out to your salesperson to get any questions you may have on this product or any other Daikin product. With this, I want to turn it over to Chip. And Chip, remember, stay on topic or I'll be all over you like a spider monkey. Thanks.
Thanks, John. My name is Chip Gresh. I'm an applications engineer here at Daikin. I've been here for about 1.5 years now or so. Previous to this, I was working for a competitor in downtown Minneapolis, so just down the road. I was with them for about 3 years or so. Previous to that, I was with Twin City Fan in their industrial group and then in their international group. I was with Twin City Fan for about 6.5 years all in all. On the industrial side, I was working with fans that go up to 40, 50 inches of static pressure, so totally different than the commercial side where we're looking at 6.5 inches of static pressure. Previous to working with Twin City Fan, I was with a small air handling company that manufactured air filtration units. So they took filters, fans, and put those in a box. So all in all, quite a few years of experience, but like everybody else, I'm learning something new just about every single day. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Daikin's newest offering, the Rebel Applied. This has come about from a couple different products. About 40 years ago or so, Daikin came out with the roof pack unit, the RPS unit. That unit's great. It's been a workhorse forever. Great things about that unit is that it's modular design. We can add in things like air blenders, different cooling elements. So I can do DX coils or chilled water coils. I also can put in different heating elements. I can put in an electric heater. I can put in a gas furnace. I can put in hot water or steam coils. I can put in final filters in there. Lots of different options with the roof pack unit. So it's about 10 years ago or so that a lot of customers were starting to say, hey, this product's great, but we need something that's a lot more efficient. And that's where the Rebel unit came out. We totally redesigned the unit, offered a double wall construction, offered things like inverter compressors, different controls platform for controlling the unit, electronic expansion valve. So all those items came into play and made that unit one of the most efficient units on the market. And then it was a little while ago that people said, hey, why can't we combine the two? The Rebel unit only went up to 28 tons. And they said, customers saying, we need something a little bit bigger. So that's where the Rebel Applied came in. We wanted to take the best of both worlds and combine them into one product. So we took the energy efficiency from the Rebel unit, and then we took the configurability from the roof pack unit and combined those into one, and that became the Rebel Applied unit. Lastly, one of the things that we wanted to do was, in the end, make sure that this was one of the lowest cost of ownership products on the market. Initial product cost, that can mean nothing if the daily operating cost is super expensive. So that's why we came out with the Rebel Applied unit. One of the things that we did with the Rebel Applied is we wanted to have this be one of the best quality construction products out there. Just like if you go buy a car and you go to the car dealership and you pick the car up off the lot and there's a paint blem on there, you're going to be furious. I know I would be. So the same thing holds true. If somebody's spending a lot of money on these pieces of equipment and just shows up with a little bit of rust on it, or after a little while it starts to rust, you're going to be furious. So one of the things we did is we were offering this unit with a 3,000 hour salt spray rating, and that's per ASTM B117. That's the salt spray rating test. The 3,000 hour rating is something that we're actually really proud of. The industry average is about 1,000 hours. Some manufacturers are going to be at 750 hours. Some manufacturers might be up to 1,500 hours. We didn't take any liberties with that 3,000 hours either. That's actually true following the specification test results. We're also coating this unit not just on the top and the sides of the unit, but we're also doing the base rail. We're doing the lifting lugs. And one of the most important spots that gets missed is the condenser rails. Where the condensers are supported, that's often not painted, but we're painting that product here. Another item that we wanted to tackle is the casing construction. With the Rebel product, we learned that the double wall construction with a 2-inch injected foam material, that works out great for customers. They really like that a lot. The R13 is very efficient. So we wanted to keep that with the Rebel Applied product. We are also offering, not quite at this time, a stainless steel liner. We're going to get to that. With this construction, we're offering a true thermal bake construction. So there's a gasket between the two panels that get bolted together. With this design, it's a little bit different from the Rebel that we offer. The advantage to this is it's a little bit easier for us to build in them out at our plant. We build these right down in Faribault, Minnesota, just down the road from me a little bit, about an hour south of us right here in Minnesota. So with being able to build these units a little bit cheaper, we're able to pass those savings on to the end customer. So this is a great opportunity for us to build it and sell it cheaper than anything else on the market. One of the other items that we wanted to do is offer these doors, again, a double wall construction with a single door handle. Here in Minnesota, these units get put up on roof curbs, and because of the snow height, we might have a 2 or 3 foot tall roof curb, possibly the same as you guys do out in Colorado. With that handle in place there's a single handle, so you don't have to climb up on a ladder to get a top handle for that to open the door just to replace some filters. On the inside of that door, there's a couple locking points. So when you turn that door handle, there's a linkage that's going to shore up that door completely tight. We also offer that door as a tool lockable. Now, we haven't had too many people order these because, as you guys know, tools get lost and then you can't open the door anyway. So most people are just leaving them as a basic non-tool lockable handle. The configurable cabinet is one of the things that people were requesting from the RPS unit. This is because there's a lot of options that people are going to want. They don't want a single footprint design. They want a lot of different options. So we took that from the RPS unit and we're putting that inside here. So somebody might want an air blender. Somebody might want a specialized return fan or supply fan. Energy recovery, I can do energy recovery wheels. We're going to have plate heat exchangers available here really shortly. We can do fan arrays of different size fans. I can do electric heat. I can do gas heat in there. And then lastly, we can do HEPA filters on the very end. I was not able to do that with the Rebel product, but I can with the Rebel Applied. One of the other things that I want to mention right now is we go up to 52 tons with the Rebel Applied. And some people are already asking, hey, when can we go larger? That is part of the design plan. We're planning on going up to about 170 tons with this product. So in the near future, look for expansion of the product offering. With this product, we also wanted to have a small footprint. The footprint we know is very important. Rooftop space, that's a hot commodity. I've been up on roofs. A lot of customers are putting solar panels up there to try to get some energy, some money back from having solar panels up there. So having a small footprint, lighter weight, means a lot to customers. As you can see from this chart, we're a lot smaller than our current roof pack design. We're also smaller than the Trane, Johnson Controls, and Carrier product as well. Going back to the construction that we offered with the unit, having that double wall construction with the new design, we're offering a 0.5% leakage rate at 3.5 inches of static pressure. The competition's at about 3% leakage at 3.5 inches of static pressure. So quite simply, what does that mean for you? That means a $200 to $700 savings per year just with the casing design and casing construction. So infiltration, exfiltration, what is that? Just like when I was a kid and I'd leave the door open in the summertime and my parents would have the air conditioning going, after you've cooled the air, you don't want that air to leak out of the air handler. You want it to stay in. And so that's what this product is offering is we're going to lose the least amount of air through the wall, the casing construction of the unit. One of the pieces to the inside of the unit that we've taken away from the Rebel unit but did not offer in the RPS unit is a fan array, ECM fan array. ECMs are, as you guys may know, are some of the most efficient fans out there in the market. The advantage to the ECMs are they're smaller, so I can put a fan array inside there. So the advantage to the fan array is I can have a redundant fan system. If one of the fans goes down, breaks down for whatever reason, I can, in a 2x2 fan array, I can have the other 3 fans speed up to take over the, maintain the airflow. So in a hospital application where they must have a certain amount of airflow, this is going to be a great design in case one of the fans does go down.
you want to talk a little bit about the backdraft damper? Just mention that as well.
Yeah, so this is available also with backdraft dampers. These are gravity backdraft dampers, so that's going to be an automatic system. If the one fan goes down, the backdraft damper will close up, and we won't have air circulating back through that fan. One of the last items that I want to talk about is the new Microtech 4 controller. The Microtech 4 is the upgrade from the Microtech 3. It's going to have the same body, same look on the outside. However, the inside has all new guts to it. It's going to offer 3 space sensors, whereas previously we only offered 1 space sensor. It also offers 2 dehumidification sensors. This unit also offers a fan airflow measuring. So this is totally different from the outside airflow monitoring. We still offer that with this, but now we're offering an upgrade of also being able to track how much air is moving through the fans, and that's provided through the piezometer ring that's available on the ECM fans. One of the big new items is the field configurable I/O. There's 8 configurable points on this system. So if you have a set point that the engineer or the owner wants to be reported back to the BMS, previously, if we didn't offer that on the Microtech 3 controller, we'd actually have to add another module costing a lot more money. With the Microtech 4, it's standard to have 8 configurable points. So we can just take that extra point, program that into the controller, and that's going to report back to the BMS. One other item on here is a power meter. So we're going to be able to report back to the building management system exactly how much power is being used by the unit. So that can be tracked and say, hey, there's something going wrong. We've had a spike in power consumption, or we've had a major drop off in power consumption. The last item that I want to talk about is that's new for this is refrigeration monitoring. I can report back the liquid discharge and suction temperatures back to the building management system if those are needed to be tracked. So a couple of pictures from the manufacturing facility. Like I said, brand new manufacturing facility down in Faribault, Minnesota. The brand new investment just for this product. Couple pictures here. Far left picture is showing the pre-filters. Then there's the DX coil. That's a coated DX coil. Then just to the right of the coil, that's actually an electric heater that we've got in place there. And then I've got my supply fans. This unit's not quite complete, but you can kind of see where those supply fans are at. The middle picture here, this is our condensing section, new design for us with this. The condensing coils, and then the compressors on the left side there. The far right picture is showing the outside air inlet, and then the return fans, where those are located. You can see those down below.
All right, thank you very much, Chip. I appreciate it. I wanted to just go over the quick summary of our Rebel Applied product. So ultimately, we have maximum performance by adding the lowly construction, thermal break activity, the part load efficiency because of the multiple compressors, and modulating gas type of approach. Where configurability is great. We can do final filters, air blenders, variety of things that we were always able to do with our Rebel, our applied rooftop unit, but now with the Rebel series, we're able to do that in a different cabinetry. And then the low operating cost, because there's no real belts or bearings because of the direct drive EC motors, where you have that operating cost is low. So we also have a link here to a video that the factory put together. If anybody's interested, we can share that with you. And also, we want to say thank you for your time and let you know that next week's presentation will be Stay Cool with Cambridge Indirect Direct 2-stage cooling. And with that, I want to say again, thanks. And if you have any questions, make sure and reach out to your appropriate salesperson, and they'll be able to answer any questions you have on Daikin or Daikin Applied product. Thank you.